So this is a weekend vibes video. I haven't done one of these in a long time. Weekend vibes, persistence, resilience. That's what I'm getting. But also being flexible with your children or being in that childlike. It's like something I hear childlike empress. Oh, you guys need to watch Never Ending Story. That is one of my favorite movies. And like I said before, I've told you guys before, I love fantasy movies. So since I was a child, but like there's they're saving they have well, I think they have to save the childlike empress, but watch that movie. So it's something about being a childlike empress, okay? So we're gonna get into the messages. I hate when I start because I know people don't get notifications on YouTube. Oh, hey Yolanda. I was just saying I don't know who's gonna come in here. I'm just starting. But yeah, I hate when people come in here. When I'm already starting, like a good chunk of the messages pass. So hand fasting union. Ooh, my tooth hurts a little bit. Oh, I'm getting ready to go on a fruit fast on Sunday because around this time every year, like since it's my tooth, like it really fucks with me. Okay, so what are the messages? What are the weekend vibes? This weekend from, what's today? April 7th, 2023 to April 10th, 2023. You all know Monday is the 10th. I'm just saying. What are the messages that we need to know? I mean, you guys may be getting some kind of gift now. This gift is going to come in different forms for you guys. Some of this may be a spiritual gift. This may be an emotional release. This may be, some of you guys may like request an Uber or take a cab somewhere and you may not have to pay. That could be your gift. But I feel like if you're not the type of person that can give gratitude, whether it's muy poquito or something very large, then I don't know. But you're supposed to be grateful for everything. But for some of you guys, you're definitely getting, for some of you guys, it's a karmic release. And so there's going to be a series of events that are going to follow because of this karmic release. So say, for instance, you're releasing a karmic family member, a karmic co-worker. Oh, some of you guys are releasing a karmic co-worker. Or you releasing a karmic soulmate, okay? Then once that is released, okay, once you have like this cry, some of you guys are definitely going to cry it out. And then, bam, something else comes in. Because remember, everything is energy. So if you're holding on to something that's not for you, that blocks and stops things from coming towards you. So whatever you release, or I need to put this AC on, Lord. Whatever you have recently released or going to release, you opened up this energy portal for something good to come your way this weekend. So like I said, this could be financial, emotional, spiritual, a free cab, a free Uber, a free Lyft. It's something that's going to be rewarded to you because of this. Some of you guys may even go to the store and have somebody pay for grocery. It's reward for what you do. Whatever you put out is what you receive, okay? So it's just do. What is the messages for my watchers for the weekend? Weekend vibes. Oops. Weekend vibes. Weekend vibes. Ooh. Weekend vibes. Okay, Spirit. Weekend vibes today, April 7th, moving forward. All right, that's a lot. That's a lot, man. All right, what's this? Okay, we got spring. All right, some of you guys, there's a level up because you've been controlling something, whether you've been controlling your spending, your volume, or how you talk to people. Some of you guys had to do with the way you turn up on the weekend. Some of you guys are controlled. It's something that's being controlled. There's something that's going to come to the forefront. I was looking like, because I'm doing this as a weekend vibes, right? But you guys know like how the energy works. It just because I'm doing the weekend, it's gonna be all types of messages that's gonna come out that might not resonate right now for the weekend. If you know, you know. Some of you guys, okay, this has to do with some type of split in communication that could have came in summertime, right? So, okay, all right, I get it. This is one of the messages. So there could have been like some split in communication with a person in the summertime. Somebody was elevated, ascended. It's something about communication in the summer that was split. So this could resonate with you this weekend. I heard this summer. I was going to say this summer, but it's something about this summer. Now take it. If that makes sense for you, if it doesn't, don't force it. If there was some type of split in communication or there was some split, because this card is split. This diamond is on a sunflower. I think somebody wants you to see that you are a diamond in their flower. Like, okay, somebody has you at a peak. They are very proud of you, right? Somebody had a lot of respect for somebody. Somebody saw somebody's divinity before they realized their own divinity. So if you have come into alignment and see yourself for your own divinity now, this is going to make sense. If you're still working on, even if you're still working on this could still make sense for you. But this is somebody who had a very high, okay, I'm hearing something else, but I'm going to tell you what I'm saying. This is somebody who had a high opinion of you. Whether you knew this or not, this is somebody who could be born in the summer. Summer is this is something very with the summer, okay? Somebody had a very strong opinion of you. You could have had a very strong opinion of this person. This intensification, something intensified and got very uncomfortable. It was something about a troubled man. If you know a man who has like a dysfunctional spirit, he carry a lot of dysfunction on them. They carried away easily. Okay, this is what makes sense. If you know what type of man also is like callous, like you always thought they didn't have a lot of feelings, they never showed a lot of emotion, they were very callous, this is going to make sense for you. Now, if you're a man and you are healing through some generational curses as far as this, because some of you guys could have been held in some type, some of you guys could have been held in some type of contempt because of the situation. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you were still in contact with this person. Now, if you're a man who watched this has to do with you being in contempt with yourself because of your actions. Because you always you were operating in this energy of everything had to satisfy you some type of way. So this person left, they went home. However that makes sense. Or this person is going home. What is the message? Can you clarify, Divine Holy Spirit? Let me clarify this intensification part, please. Intensification. Because this is particular and this is separate, and I think this part is separate. Intensification. Building blocks, the tribe. What is this summer card? That's interesting how them cards, it's like one, it skipped over one and then got out. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. On the monies. You are generating a new foundation by being a better parent. If you're a parent, then this is for you. If you are a person who has a connection, say this, it makes sense either way or both ways. Say you have empressed your energy. Remember, I was talking about remember I just said in the beginning, Yolanda, I don't know who else is in here, but I mentioned the childlike empress. The way if you're healing toxic generational curses in regards to children, the way that it's going to help you, and I can tell you this from my experience, is by tapping into that childlike energy within you. That's why it's childlike empress, because the empress represents the mother. The empress is the mother, right? So you are building a new foundation from being this, because some of you guys, and I caught myself today, something my son did, and I was very patient with him, and I explained to him some things. Okay, let me just put it like that. So it's changing the trajectory of the parenting style we were raised in. And hey, listen, I don't care what you say. It's not easy to. The ones who are here, we breaking generational curses. uh, you know, I'm just saying. So something was fated, right? If you, that other message, what I was saying about somebody leaving, somebody who was a callous type of person, this situation as far as summer is fated. Now, if the summer, the energy could be here now because we're doing a weekend vibes. So this doesn't necessarily have to mean that this is summer coming up. This could have been a previous summer, or it could be now, because some of you guys are experiencing wherever you live, you are experiencing some type of summer weather. It's summer weather where I am. It's very nice. So it could be something like that. So somebody dropped off, somebody danced and played around. Somebody was playing around. This is what I said about somebody being in contempt. They were on a ledge, on the edge. Or this is you that rebounded yourself, you know? You caught the rebound. You received what you needed to receive. This is everything going in alignment and a lot of balance that you allowed in your life. Can you guys like the live if this makes sense so far, please? So we doing by the book. It's like something about listening periodically. I feel like for some of you, thank you, baby, whoever did that. Periodically listening, right? Some of you guys listen periodically to like the sounds. It's like you guys can hear shaman, it's like somebody hitting the loud drums, dum, dum. This could be the beatings of your heart as well. I was doing this earlier. So it's like the beating of your heart. Your heart is becoming stronger and powerful. By Sunday, there's going to be a new level of energy that's going to be on you. What's this masculine card here for? Masculine. Oops. What's this masculine card here? Taming the wild beast within. Taming the wild beast. It's that green man energy. Somebody is a green man. I don't know how that makes sense. Maybe somebody smoke a lot of green. Maybe there's a masculine, or you, when you're in your masculine energy, maybe that's how you cope. You smoke. The feminine energy within all of us, whether you're a man or a woman, is what allows that calmness, that stillness, right? That rest energy to kind of be with us, right? And some of you guys, you're like, what's the weekend? This is the weekend vibes. I don't know if this is you. I don't feel like it's you. Like if you're like on a frequency of ascension, this could be not you, but this could be you. But that's like some energy of furious energy for somebody. What's this tarot card? Guidance card? Tarot guidance. There's a lot of signaling you're receiving in the tarot card. A lot of balance. Make sure you're being balanced and fair. I don't know. I hear failures, something about failures or whatever you perceive to be failures in your life. Because for some of you guys, your failure is not what you perceived as you failed. It was learning lessons. They were learning curves. And you got, to put it like, it's like you got thrown a lot of test quizzes. Constantly. Something just happened to me when we was downstairs at the pool with my son. I check myself. It's like when you're in the midst, like when you're fit, like some of you guys had to sit still to receive downloads. But some of you now, when you're moving, when you're out and about, you receive instant like realization. I heard karma. Karma is that energy that comes around us to teach us lessons. So some of you guys you're getting an upgrade, a spiritual upgrade. It's something about your cells and your DNA. It's like they were rebooted. Since you are killing and curing and doing whatever you need to do with the generational curses, bam. Somebody tried to come towards you and put their claws in you energetically. This person could be an energy vampire, and I don't think you ever even looked at this individual as a. Put my feet flat. Hold on, y'all. I don't even think that I should have bought that incense today. I don't even think you ever looked at this person as a general. I mean, ooh, I was about to say, I don't think you ever looked at this person as a energy vampire, but you know what's getting ready to come out of my mouth? I don't think you ever looked at this person as a generational, as a ventilation. I don't think that you ever looked at this person as a generational vampire, energy vampire. You know those people that cannot be by themselves at all. They need to be around other people. They are siphoning energy. That's the energy. Some of you guys have healed that in a generational line. Some of you guys were always looked at weirdly or judged by people because you always wanted to. It's like karmically. I hear something about karmically because you always wanted to be by yourself and people, and you don't, like you were judged. Maybe you never been married or you never stayed in a relationship long because who the fuck? Why do you have to stay in a relationship long to prove to somebody that you're straight or you need somebody? Like, it's weird the way people have looked at you in your lineage and you broke all those cycles because somebody, and I think that's one of the generational curses, was that there were leeches. You know what a leech do? You know what a leech do. So they sick to you and they suck you out. And listen, no, I ain't going there. What's the messages? Responsibility. King of Swords. Standing on your 10. This is standing on your 10. If that card don't mean standing on your 10, if that don't mean, that means standing up for what you believe in, not moving, not maneuvering based on somebody's time, what they want from you. I want you to do it this way. You put the hammer down on somebody. For some of you guys, you used your intuition and you saw right through. You had a breakthrough. Some of you guys, you got the energy of my eye on you. Oh, yes. You got the energy of my eye and your heart is filtering through a lot of, like, okay, say you've been releasing, right? You've been releasing karmic energy. You've been releasing. Releasing. It was another R, relaxing, releasing. But like, yeah, you've been in that energy where you've been letting go of a lot. You got into that energy of your heart being lighter than a feather. Remember, that's how you know that you come into a lot of enlightenment, a lot of healing. You know, that's why I got called to hit my chest hard, like today. Like, you know, because they almost like summon the rest of that residual energy. So some of you guys maybe realize it's only gonna be a few of y'all where the rest, there's some energy that's about to leave y'all this weekend. I love it. Some of you guys have your own resurrection. It don't matter. Hey, believe what you believe. Nobody is in a position to judge nobody. Everybody have their beliefs, and everybody come into enlightenment at different stages if and when they do come into enlightenment. But some of you guys are resurrecting this weekend, and you're going to show up how you been with, because some of y'all got an impatient ancestor. And it's not a bad thing. They just been waiting. It could be a spirit guide. They have been like just looking forward to this moment when you just rose from the ashes, from the dust. Because people have been throwing dust at you. They've been throwing daggers at you. They've been talking about you. They've been belittling you the whole time. And I told somebody, I think I was doing a reading? I was doing a reading for somebody who I really like. I really like this person. And I was telling them some people's karma is going to be, because imagine, say somebody did, like group of people been doing you wrong for a long time. I hear centuries, okay? So these will be karmic people. Some of you guys reincarnated with people over and over again, ain't been shit to you ever, never, ever. And you really believe that they were toxic. You really believe that these people were good for you because you were in your toxic element. So you really was believing these people were good for you and they were not. And I forgot my thought. They were not good for you. They've never been good for you. I don't care if they did good for you. I don't care whatever they did. They were never good for you. And you have been reincarnated. This time around, you said no more, bitch. Because a lot of it, they were dependent on you being or you needing them because of your fear. They know that you had that. Even though you didn't show it, they knew that they could tap certain places within you, or they thought, you know what I'm saying? Because you were resonating in that same energy. Your toxic energy was glooping into theirs. But now that you pulled out and you cut those strings and you completely detached from that, bitch, please. It's not happening, Captain. Now, I do, it's about surrendering, okay? All right. Okay, I'll show you. All right, what is the messages as far as the concealment? Concealment, temperance. What is the messages? Balance. Ooh, ooh, oh, wow. Yeah. Karmic reward, you guys. Yep, karmic reward. Karmic reward. This, oh, mamacita. Whoever this is for. I hear relax and find your flight. Like somebody taking off, like not, what is it called? Like waiting their turn and waiting for their steps for them to just glide, like gliding. What's the thing called? Hand gliding or something? somebody getting the right step. Oh, wow. Somebody getting their footing together. Is this two different people, Yolanda? But somebody finding their footing. There's a lot of balance. Like you restored a lot of inner balance within you by taking people out of the mix. People don't want to mess around and find out. This is that type of energy. And you receive your karmic justice. You were tested. Remember, I told you, you were like giving quizzes and pop quizzes and tests, and the universe had to make sure. Oh, okay. People had to make sure or whatever. Oh, okay. Your justice, Libra energy. This is Taurus, Capricorn. I hear ascension. Justice. Somebody's coming towards you to give you something or point you in a direction of something that's for you. It's something about somebody, someone's coming towards you to point you in a direction of this abundance with the Six of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles to guide you towards this new life cycle, right? And you giving gratitude possibly to your grandfather, it's an ancestor or it's an master that you're, what, Matthew? Oh, never mind. What's this? What's this Aries card? What is this Emperor card? The Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. We got Aries and Cancer. What's this Awakening card? Oh, you found the strength. It was buried deep within you and it was leveled. That's why I said something about clearing your ancestral DNA, clearing your okay. DNA upgrades, new cells, these are cells on top of the already cells you had. Some of you guys gonna realize like it's something about being spirited. Some of you guys realizing like how you've been able to manifest physical healing, because some of you guys had physical ailments that you never were diagnosed with by anyone, but you knew that they were there and you healed yourself from that. Ashe. Now, I would suggest, looking into herbs. I hear like soursop, fenugreek, possibly. Yeah, you finesse that energy. Whatever you did, or you have some very, very, man. It could be this grandfather, because remember I told you guys the grandfather, the great uncle, the great grandfather. This one is on your side. So what is this Awakening card else? I'm about to get off because my phone. I got 3%. Awakening, brownness, protection, satisfaction, joy, gratitude. Like some of you guys getting something, you can't believe you're getting it because your persistence pays off, and then you get this blessing. Just relax, and now you're able to do something. Now you'll be able to do something that you wasn't able to do before. Give me one card to clean this up. To end this. I'm sorry. One more card, please. Thank you so much, ancestors. Thank you so much, spirit. Thank you so much, ascended masters. I don't think with this card being kind of upside down, I don't think you're going to be torn anymore. You were torn, but this is upside down. You're not going to be torn anymore. They were coming out of that shit. You're so fertile, and I saw the Ace of Pentacles is right behind that. Block anyone. This is why remember what I said about anything that is not for you, it's time for it to be cleared out. This is inner trauma. This is like you guys basing your decisions sometimes on your trauma-induced scars, where you were wounded at. You get what I'm saying? And now you have passed that, you superseded that, you cleared out, you took away the garbage. I mean, I like that. Not calling anyone garbage, toxic, horrendous. Shouldn't be played with, shouldn't be fucked with. It's like, yeah. Or you shouldn't be played with, you shouldn't be fucked with. And I think somebody found out something about you. Like they can't mess with you. They found something out. Somebody could have visited. One of y'all ancestors or ascended masters could have visited this individual in their dreams. And they found out, like, you could have been trying to tell this person what it was with you. And so many words. Some of you guys wasn't direct as I would be. But you was trying to tell somebody and they didn't want to hear it. I probably wasn't in direct with this, whoever this was. This is for me. But y'all tried to tell this person and they, so they had to fuck around and find out. And that probably spooked their ass because now they know who you are. Now they know what you are. And they know that you're here to serve a hell of a purpose and that you tried to help them and they didn't want to receive the help. They did not want to receive that help. And somebody is like a foolish mouth makes a flat behind. You know what that means. You keep doing the same stuff, you're going to get the same results. And somebody don't know nothing about anything different about them, what they know. And they ain't open to changing and trying nothing different. That's some very stubborn energy up in there, boy. I want to grow. I want to be better. I want to, change the trajectory for my children. For my son and my daughter and my granddaughter. My children have been through some stuff. I ain't going to lie. I talked about that, as far as my daughter. Some things that I allowed because of my pain, because of my toxicity. And I can't have that shit no more. I can't have that. I ain't gonna accept it with my child ever. I'm talking about the one I'm raising. My daughter is raised. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about my son. I can't have that. Anybody who has been influential in a negative way in my life and that has served a purpose, bitch, you gotta go. And I ain't trying to be boisterous. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm just very, very serious about who I am now. I've been through way, 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 way too much. Way spiritually, financially, as far as my stability, as far as betrayals, as far as my physical, emotional health, my psychological health, my spiritual health, physical stuff. Like I've been through it. So if I'm loud, I know that's my masculine energy. But that's just to let you know how serious this is because I want to spark something on whoever needs it. Because some of y'all, people are holding on to people that are no good for you. And I know sometimes you have to go through these things because you have to get through these karmic energies and these lessons. But some of you guys are on the verge or you have cleared this out and you're still continuing to hold on to things that are no longer serving you. Just giving people energy, they're silent, your energy are latched on like leeches. They're fearful of allowing you to leave. Allowing you. Can you get you? Child. So anyways, that's your weekend voice. If you're interested in a personal session, y'all know what to do. I love you guys so much. Enjoy your weekend.